Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are ya? I hope you're doing great. Welcome, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the 13th. Yes, the 13th of November, Thursday morning, 2025. Beautiful, beautiful morning here in North Las Vegas. The sun is shining. It's the calm before the literal storm. It's supposed to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Pretty good chances of rain here. Crazy rain over in California. So we're crossing fingers that it actually rains here. I hope California doesn't get more than it can use, but yeah, here we are. So hopefully you guys are doing really good wherever you are. So today, being Thursday, it is a hockey day. That's right, my Golden Knights play the Islanders tonight, New York. According to the bookmakers downtown, the Golden Knights have a 63% chance of winning tonight. I hope they do. They've been playing really bad, partially because we're missing a bunch of guys, but so is everybody. Seems like a lot of the hockey teams have injured players right now for some reason. It is a violent game. So anyway, we're going to do our thing, our usual thing. I usually open, that's right, a pack of 1990 Series 1 Upper Deck Pro set, not Upper Deck, but I am going to do an Upper Deck High Series, 1990-91 also. Just for fun, see if we can find some Hall of Famers, some Error cards, whatever. I am putting together an entire set of this Hall of Famers set. So there are 110 actual cards in this set that are Hall of Famers. For example, Gretzky has 6 cards in here as a Hall of Famer. He is a Hall of Famer, but he's got 6 cards in here. I only have 3 of them that I know of. So, say for example, card number 1, there's a variation, so it's 2 cards. Card number 2 is also his card. There's a variation, so you have the regular card and a variation of the same. So, yeah, search goes on, however, for that Stanley Cup hologram. Anyway, that's enough yakking. Let's get over to the Geriatric Geek hand cam and get to ripping. Alright, so let me remind you, there are 396 cards in the set, 110 Hall of Famers cards, 127 rookies. Yeah, so let's get into this and see. What Hall of Famers we can find. Of course, I don't recognize all of them, so I'll probably just do the recap at the end and show you what I've got. Alright, let's do it. See a king, Steve Duchesne, card number 28, or is that his number? That's his number. Steve, great. Hold on just a minute. Yeah, sorry about that. Just as I start recording, I get a big update notification on my monitor here, so had to stop for a second. Anyway, first one, Steve Duchesne from the Kings. Defenseman, not a Hall of Famer. Next card, Craig McTavish, center for the Oilers. He's not in the Hall of Fame either that I know of. Grant Jennings, defense for Hartford Whalers. Next card. Jeremy Rennick, center for the Chicago Blackhawks. Next up, Jim Benning. For the Vancouver Canucks. And we got another trophy here that I've not seen, I don't think, yet. This is the Lester B. Pearson Award. Who got that? Mark Messier, who is a Hall of Famer. The Pearson Award was presented to the NHL in '70 by the National Hockey League Players Association in honor of the former Prime Minister of Canada. Presented annually to the NHL's outstanding player as selected by the Players Association. Messier, special player, special indeed. Brian McClellan, 27, for the Calgary Flames, a left wing. Went from Minnesota to Calgary. Greg Paslowski, right wing. Card number 336. Plays for the Winnipeg Jets. Next up, Miroslav Horava. For the guys we play tonight, New York Rangers. Of course, he's no longer on the team, but I'll make mention of that when I see their players, because I won't see any Golden Knights in this group. Glenn Anderson, right winger for the Oilers. Andy to his teammates. Tony McGinney. Wow. Plays for the Quebec Nordiques. He'd been traded 6 times. Holy moly. He's been everywhere. Gary Roberts, Calgary Flames. He's been on Calgary up to that point 4 years. Cam Neely for the Bruins, 1990 All-Star. Cam Neely. Next up, another All-Star. Patrick Roy here in the United States, I guess. Patrick Waugh. The Wales Conference, played for the Montreal Canadiens. Goalie. What's that say about All-Star facts? Wayne Gretzky had the best period in All-Star game history when he scored 4 times in the final frame of the 1983 game. Wow. 10 cents discount. And the last card in the pack, Scott Arniel. Traded to the Jets. Shown on the Sabres. So there you go. That's 1990 Pro Set. 1990 Pro Set. Okay, that's the Pro Set. So let's get into the Upper Deck High Series. Includes Heroes of Hockey and Traded Players, 12 hockey cards. Nobody does hockey like Upper Deck. We shall see. Alright, let's do this. I believe there are 550 cards in the entire set. 427 different cards of Hall of Famers. That's a lot of those are parallels or variations. So there's really, yeah, a lot of variations. Let's say that. And first up, we have for the Hartford Whalers, Dean Evison, a center. Dean Evison. I like that they have two different pictures on these. From Manitoba. Paul Stanton for the Penguins. He's from Boston. Quebec Nordiques, a draft pick, apparently. #1 draft. Owen Nolan, right wing. Owen Nolan. First overall by Quebec. Very good skater, a strong stride. He was from Belfast. Dang, Belfast, Ireland. Owen Nolan. Nice. And we have a goalie, number 33. It's Patrick Waugh. That's the Canadians checklist. Next up, a little Zamboni action. Okay. Zamboni, Frank J. Zamboni. I didn't know that. Of Paramount, California, invented the Zamboni ice rink resurfacer, a machine that has identified the name Zamboni with ice rinks worldwide. That's funny. Haven't seen that card before. Calgary Flames, Brian McClellan. Where is he from? Ontario. We got Glenn Wesley for the Bruins. Defense. He's from Alberta. Next up, Young Gun. All right, this is the start of the Young Gun stuff. Stefan Morin, center, Young Gun. There's Quebec's third. What's it say? Come on, focus. There we go. Third round choice, 43rd overall in the 89 entry draft. Quebec Nordiques. And we got Randy Velishek, New Jersey Devils. Showing his skate for some reason. He's kind of an enforcer, I guess, probably. He's from Quebec. 3 more cards. Buffalo Sabres, Scott Arniel, left wing. From Ontario. Ken Hodge, Young Gun, son of former Bruin great Ken Hodge Sr., acquired from Minnesota by Bruins in 1990 for future considerations after being chosen 46th overall by the North Stars in the 84 entry draft. Boston Bruins. And the last card for today, Montreal Canadiens, Donald Dufresne, defense. So let me know if you saw anybody. He's from Quebec. If you saw anybody that you really like, any of your teams in there. Yeah, so let's get back over to the face cam. We'll talk a little bit about the rookies and the Hall of Famers right now. All right, there you go. That was fun. It's Pro Set, some Upper Deck from 1990. Now, of course, this was at the height, if you will, of junk wax. They printed lots and lots of these cards. So let's get into it. Let me show you what we picked up. On the Upper Deck, we did get one Hall of Famer, Patrick Waugh, goalie. We did have two Young Guns, Ken Hodge for the Bruins, and Stefan Marin for the Nordiques, Young Gun. All right, so then with Pro Set, we had a couple errors, which are always kind of fun. So you have Scott Arneal there on the front, but on the back, that is not Scott Arneal. That is Ondrachuk. Dave Ondrachuk. Now what they did is Dave's card is actually 17, and Scott's card is 18. They flopped it. Crazy. I don't know how, they must not have had anybody doing the checks, but anyway. Also, this is an error card. You see his first name spelled as Miroslav, and it's actually Miloslav, M-I-L, not an R. Orava. So yeah, a couple error cards on the Pro Set. There's lots of error cards in the Pro Set. Hell, the first card, they misspelled Ray Bork's name. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? All right. So with the Pro Set, we had a few Hall of Famers. Patrick Waugh again here. Patrick Waugh on the All-Star game. Cam Neely on the All-Star game. Mark Messier on the Lester B. Pearson Award. Jeremy Rennick, and finally Glenn Anderson, all Hall of Famers. So I think one of those I'll be able to put in that I don't have. So good stuff. All right, so we play the Islanders tonight. Hopefully we will win. Let me know how your team is doing in the comment section below. Let me know if you saw your favorite player when I opened these 2 packs. So hope you enjoyed. If you did, give me a like. If you didn't, give me a like. Why not? It's free. And also to subscribe is free. I'd like you to do that. And hit that notification bell so that you know when I put up another video. So from North Las Vegas, you guys keep smiling. Keep having fun. Keep that positive attitude about you. And go Knights! Peace.